Hello boys and girls, welcome to the summary of the 4th session of Lancerlands, Kivishnir. It is winter of the second winter now of the fortress. We have 67 dwarves. What is new? What happened in the last session? I've talked about making the traps ready. That is done. We have the drawbridges. This is lowered, this is raised. We have another entrance here. They were just built when the caravan, or actually they were built before the caravan arrived, and when the caravan was here they weren't lowered, which means the dwarven caravan from our mountain homes would bypass our site. At least their wagons would bypass it. The merchants on horses and yaks came in, but didn't bring nearly as many goods as they could have brought with the wagons, unfortunately. The murky pools are done. What means done? Done means we have now channels, and here a drawbridge instead of a floodgate, and then the water would run out here, run down these two channels, unite here, run further down, again down. This is the level where the other two murky pools are. Again, here the water would run diagonally away from the murky pools, unite here and run down, 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 and both channels will flow into a large water tank, which currently has yet some stairs in it, which will be removed during the next session. I have found out that digging these tanks is much easier when you dig stairs all over through the tank and then remove the stairs level by level. It's much easier than digging it out and destroying the floor. Then we would have a tank and could, if we want, use this tank to lead the water from the tank somewhere to our hospital. The hospital is planned, I don't know where. I currently have no idea, but some place suitable. I originally thought it could be here, but I'm not so sure about it. We could probably have a channel. We could have a channel here, up here about to this place, and have a well here and have the whole hospital here. As you have seen, I have started smoothing out the walls in the living rooms. It looks very cozy now. Oh, they are actually done. Wonderful. They are all smoothed. What happened? I have mined a lot of ores. We have found a vein. This white trail is everywhere where the vein was. It is incredibly rich Galena vein here. And this is some autoclass. We are digging just for the sake of rock, to have rock. Our metal industry is fully productive now. We have a forge making lead crafts and a forge making silver crafts, and a skilled furnace operator who can supply both forges. It's a great balance now. The metal bars are not getting any lower or higher. We are just getting enough supply of lead for the lead craft and silver for the silver crafts. We are mostly making bolts. We have already crafted lots of silver warhammers, silver maces, so now we are making mostly bolts for our Marks dwarfs, which leads us to the military situation. Let me switch over to dwarf therapist. This is the military overview of our dwarves. We have the squad somber mentions. It's basically novice or dabbling fighters, mostly axe dwarves, some mace dwarves and spear dwarves, one hammer dwarf. No real guys who are good fighters. Well, actually only 2 talented fighters. Better is our Marks Dwarf squad, the Ochrecraft circles. There we have some proficient Marks Dwarves, 1 expert Marks Dwarf and adequate. They are the best force we have. We have practiced their skills on many ravens and wild animals flying around our fortress. Then we have the armored tusks. It is a swords dwarf squad. Here also no real good fighters, dabbling fighters, mostly beginners, but it has to be done. We have to have a squad of beginners who will have to train on whatever they can. And our newest Marks squad is a split of former members of the Ochrecraft circles, now called the Greater Bodices. Again, some Marks dwarves. They are getting skilled on as we play. Now back to Dwarf Fortress. We have expanded our stockpiles of bins and barrels. We have built another kitchen for all the supplies we buy from caravans, mostly fish and cheese, and we were making lavish meals out of them. We have started here with a big dining room. The plan is to move the barracks upstairs outside, where we now have our murky pools, currently iced and snowed. We will extend the wall because one level below we have the trading depot, also walled off from the surroundings, and above it, slightly more to the east, we have another platform with murky pools. So we will extend this wall above it. So this will be a 2-level fortress. The fortress is shaping up now, as we see. So we will build a 2nd floor and have our barracks over there. That shall be nice. I also plan to build an extended platform about 4 tiles wide, like something like a bridge, and a tower in the air, possibly later building it so that it touches the ground, so that it seems more realistic, that you don't have a wall and an outlier and a tower just hanging in the air, which would be unrealistic. It has to be like a tower pillar from the very ground. But we need that platform because shooting all these ravens and birds from the entrance of our fortress somewhere in the middle of the hill is somewhat impractical. Many birds cannot be reached, so if we have a tower and a bridge where the Marks dwarves can walk and shoot to all directions, that shall be profitable. The next session, the 5th session of Lancerlands, which is about to be streamed after this video is up, or during this video is being uploaded, will be concerned about a visitor we have. We have a semi-mega beast here. The last session ended when Gel Otsusimo Ash Sergensesh Minotaur, uninvited guest, came. This is not a Minotaur child. This is a full-fledged, strong Minotaur, a giant humanoid monster with the head of a bull. Average in size, hair is brown, skin is burnt umber. His eyes are black. So this is a beast of a Minotaur. he just entered the map, is here, down here on the slope, and is heading towards our fortress. The problem is that our fortress is, we are not able to seal off our fortress and catch it in the trap. What he will head for is our door here, and he's a building destroyer, so he can destroy our door. We have to face it. We will have to fight with all our military force. I cannot suppose he will walk around our locked door and get inside here and be caught in one of our cage traps. What we could try is, if we have the time, I guess we won't have the time, but if we have the time, we could try to build a cage trap right here in front of the doors and hope that this Minotaur will be trapped there. Murphy's Law says we won't make it, so we are prepared for a manic battle, possibly a slaughter of lots of our military forces. Hopefully not the civilian dwarves. The next session will start with making coffins, because this is not just a goblin fighter, or not even a goblin elite fighter. This is a Minotaur, and that's a beast. So it will be a hell of a fight. I'm not looking forward to the death of my dwarves, but once they are in the military, they have to deal with such tasks. I wanted a military fortress. I wanted all the action from the very beginning, so here it comes. We will see how badly we are prepared for it. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next summary, or even in the stream if you make it.